So we are a business school, well, university, but pretty much business school focused on online learning, online education. Well, I'm very impressed, I have to say.
Thank you.
And believe me, I've seen quite a few places. That's part of my job, to travel around the world and see what different universities are doing, and I really think you are ahead. And believe me, I've seen quite a few stuff, and I was very impressed. And actually, something I always like to check is basically students, how they perceive, because you might tell me nice stories, but and the students I spoke to seem to be very satisfied, with what they are doing. So congratulations for that.
I know very well we can only imagine the difficulties in which implementing this change in a university, in an ICT is. So we can celebrate and congratulate you for your courage. We know that when changing education methodologies and implementing change and giving freedom, there's a lot of gatekeepers, institutional barriers. So we know how difficult this is to bring into place, and we know.
Okay, I think Holland is a very good country in general, for welcoming foreign people. But still, that's obviously not enough, because this is not in the cultural set, but it's a completely different way of working. And actually, I asked him about it. How was your process? How was your embarking process? And he told me, yes, I struggled a little bit in the beginning, but this is exactly what I was looking for. And he told me, look, I can relate to everybody. Everybody's very open here. What took my attention is his level of excitement. He said, well, at Fontys I'm supposed to work on these 3 projects, but forget about them, they're cool, but I'm also working with this and this, and I could see you were really, the guy was really running an extra mile, and this connects to something you mentioned before that I think we should take for granted, but it's not obviously the case, which is people feel safe, or people feel this is a constructive environment, and that's when you can really get the best out of students, and I think it was very interesting to me.
And actually, he was showing me his work, what he's working on, which is face recognition, and actually I had a chance to tell him that is very practical, precisely inside IE Business School, where we have developed an online wall. For online teaching. We're developing a lot of functionalities and tools. So whenever he wants, he can come and work with us. I think you have covered very well also the side of having the private sector and companies involved, which is really what validates what you're doing, because as it's something absolutely free, different from let's say the official or the traditional education. Really, I think in this moment you need that validation from the private sector, and you have been very successful having all these companies coming to see the work of your students, learning in some cases from them, and getting amazed with what they're doing. So I think you have covered very well from the beginning that side of the project, that side of the method or the process, and really it's quite a closed circle.
You should be very proud about what you're doing. I insist on this, okay? Because in our case, we've been very successful with something very different, which is online. And from my experience, things are not perfect. There's always something something you can look at, but in the end of the day, I think it's very important that you really acknowledge what you're doing here, and you're. In our place we call it reinventing higher education, but you are definitely doing the same here, and you should feel very proud. Okay, and of course this is a path you need to walk. Everything's not going to be smooth. I'm pretty sure about that, but keep on pushing, because this is really going ahead. And I like what you said about the motivation. What's driving people? If it's money, is it authority, or is it passion? And I think you have a very strong bet on passion, and I believe that's what really changes the world. So keep it like that.